Hey guys, it's me, Does1, here with Ics Galil. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Ics Galil. It is the one in polymer, which is black. So, I honestly think this is a great rifle, so let's jump straight in. When you open up your box, you will see paperwork. Paperwork consists of Ics Airsoft warranty, blah 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 blah, any problems, call the number on the sheet. Ics Airsoft inspection sheet, external quality check, functionality check, upgraded no. Tested with a 9.6 volt battery, 405 feet per second, 0.2 grams, 950 rounds per minute, and 15 rounds per second, and was tested and inspected not by Adam, by Sam. Oh my gosh. An Ics Galil manual, which has some really funny pictures. Oh my gosh, it's not paperwork, it's a CD. Oh my gosh. Which is actually quite nice because it shows you how to disassemble, customization, about Ics, some war footage of them using it, their other products, and about Ics itself. It's actually really useful, so I highly recommend that whoever buys one of these, you actually watch this DVD a few times. Here's your gun. Now let's see what your gun will come with. A front post adjuster, and a large gas tube so you can house bigger batteries, to a 9.6 to possibly a 12 volt. 1,000.2 gram Ics BBs, which are actually, you can use those with your gun, but we still recommend TSD BBs. A 400 round Galil magazine. Keep in mind, it is not an AK or an M4. And your Ics Galil. Now for some history behind the Galil. The Galil is a family of Israel's small arms designed by Ics Galil and Yaakov Lior, sorry if I butchered those names, in the late 60s, and produced by Israel Military Industries, now known as Israel Weapons Industry. The weapon system consists of a line chambered for the intermediate 5.56 by 45 NATO caliber with either the M193 or the SS109 ball cartridge in several models designed for use with the 7.62 by 51 NATO rifle round. It is named after the Galil. Galil is Hebrew, a large region in northern Israel. There are four basic configurations of the Galil. The standard rifle length AR assault rifle, a carbine variant known as the SAR short assault rifle, a compact MAR micro assault rifle version, and a ARM assault rifle and machine gun. The Galil design is optimized for operation in arid conditions and is based on the Finnish RK-62, which itself was derived from the Soviet AK-47 assault rifle. Heck yeah. It was selected as the winner of a competition for Israel Defense Forces that included many other rival designs among the M16A1, Stoner 63, AK-47, HK-33, and formally accepted into service in 1972, replacing the dust-sensitive FN-FAL. Now that we're done with that, let's talk about the features about the Ics Galil. The Ics Galil has a folding stock. Simply push down and push to the side. To undo it, pull down and pull back out. The Ics Galil has an ambidextrous fire selector switch. See? I didn't move it with my hand on the selector switch right there. On the other side, unlike most Galils on the market, this one actually has a functioning ambidextrous fire selector switch. So if I was to just move the fire selector switch on the right side of the gun, it would move the one on the pistol grip as well. And if I was to move the one on the pistol grip, it would move the one on the right side of the gun as well. The Ics Galil charging handle has no functional purpose at all, but just to adjust your hop-up. And also sounds really good too. The Ics Galil has two sling mounts located on the rear left side and the front left side as well. Ics has paid very close attention to detail and has even put Hebrew markings, but it's in Hebrew, just like the real one, for the characters for safe, semi, and fully automatic on both sides of the weapon. Also right here as well. Ics has also included their individual serial numbers. Take in mind there's not this many Galils produced for airsoft, but the serial number is 109 bunch of numbers I don't want to read. Unlike the other variant of the Ics Galil, you can buy a bipod for it that is designed for the Galil as well. So, and supposedly you can like open up sodas with the bipod or something like that. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I've just seen like videos and pictures of people opening up soda with their Ics bipod. Anyways, just letting you know you can put a bipod. Ics has a 14mm counterclockwise threaded barrel, so you can get all sorts of different flash hiders. Another neat feature is that on the Galil, unlike the AK, this very similar design, is that on the AK you would sometimes accidentally hit your magazine release and your mag would come out. They put a little guard there where your magazine release is, so you won't accidentally hit the magazine release in your magazine and lose it or something like that. But they put that there just so that won't happen. The Ics Galil has flip-up sights, one for precise shooting and one for a closer range, so to say. And it also has night sights shown here that flip up as well, which are very, very useful. And also, if you plan to use this for CQB, these are very helpful as well. Now that we're done with that, now for the metal and polymer components to the Ics Galil. The Ics Galil has only two polymer components, and they are the handguard and the pistol grip. Everything else on this gun is entirely made out of metal. The fire selector switch on both sides, the magazine release, the magazine guard, the trigger, rear sights, charging handle, top and lower receiver, the stock, sling mounts, front gas tube, front sight, and the outer barrel, and the magazine itself. Now that we're done with the metal and polymer components, now for the internal reports. The internal reports to the Ics Galil is it's a standard version 3 gearbox with a short type motor and 6mm bushings, not bearings, bushings. And it's got the ICS 3000 turbo motor, which is a great motor. It's just version 3. That's all it really is, just like an AK. I know I've probably said that a few times. It actually even has an AK hop-up unit and a AK size barrel. So you have the accuracy from the AK hop-up unit and the AK barrel length. So this is a great field weapon. Also, the fact that it's got an M120 in it and it's shooting right at 405 feet per second is very convenient. Great out of the box for skirmishing. And that's pretty much it for the internal reports. So now over to moi for my personal opinion about the Ics Galil. My personal opinion about this weapon is that I've always wanted to mess around with one, see what it was like, because basically you can look at this rifle and you can see that IWI, or Israel Weapons Industries, just basically was like, I like this feature from this weapon, I like this feature from this weapon, and kind of put it together, but mainly they wanted to base it off an AK and try and get so much as reliability and performance out of it and be basically accurate. So I think that the Galil is great because they made the ambidextrous selector switch. So if you're right or left-handed and you like the AK series, this is actually a really good gun for you. And the fact that they basically took the sights from right here and moved it towards the rear of the gun, and you have a better stock, so you don't have to, have your eyeball go all the way down halfway just to line up the rear sight with your front sight as on an AK. And I absolutely love how they have these flip-up sights, so it's easier to shoot at night, and it makes it a lot more user-friendly and easier to have your eyes lock onto a target. And love the folding stock. Metal quality is actually really nice. I've never really messed around with an ICS before, and I quite honestly am impressed by the externals on this. It's very nice. Love the folding stock, and to me it feels basically like a tacticalized AK, and feels really good and solid when you shoulder it. So I really like it. It's not heavy at all, surprisingly, considering that there's only two components on this gun that are not metal. So, and the trigger guard protector, that is a big safety for me. I like how they did that, so when I'm running around, my mag won't just be like and fly out and go somewhere where I don't want it to. But it does not take M4 mags. It looked like it would. This is for all the Call of Duty people out there who are like, I know guns because I watch Call of Duty, or I play Call of Duty, whatever. It uses its own magazine. It is a ICS magazine. It does not use M4s. It does not use AK mags. So don't even, be like, oh, it uses an AK mag, so I'm going to go buy a million AK mags for it. It uses its own magazine. So that's been my personal opinion on this Ics Galil. Now for the final conclusion. Final conclusion. ICS has made a great Galil. I personally think it's the best Galil on the market as of right now. Its overall performance is good. It's accurate. It's pretty good weight. It's not, heavy. It's actually pretty light, considering that it's all metal. The 400 round high cap that it comes with, nice addition, because you have a lot more ammo to be all shooting people when you're playing. And folding stock, now Now for the final conclusion. ICS has made the best Galil on the market, in my opinion, that is out right now. And love this ambidextrous fire selector switch. It's a great gun. I think this Galil is, quite honestly, a great skirmish gun to just, pick up right out of the box. So, all the information you need to buy this gun is in the link below. So, this has been our review of the Ics Galil. Thanks for watching. And make sure to watch the entire video for the bloopers.
It's recording.
Call of Duty noob. That'll be a blooper that you will see in the end of this video. All righty then. Cameraman's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Alrighty.